Ed Werder from ESPN. I just wanted to say that Mark Friedman is not only a very good friend of mine, but he's an outstanding producer. We've used him at the Doomsday podcast for the entirety of our podcast. And in fact, when he got very ill and was unable to produce our show, we were unable to find anyone who did a representative job, and it almost ruined our podcast not to be able to have Frito at the controls. So we're thrilled that he's overcome that adversity and made a full comeback, and grateful that he's rejoined us and put our podcast back where it belongs. So take care, Frito. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathy D. Carter with the Soul Finder podcast from Frito Nation Productions. I have worked with Mark for about 2 years now, and his company, Frito Nation Productions, delivers a high-quality, excellent podcast for me. I would recommend that if you're in the business for a podcast producer, please go see Mark at Frito Nation Productions.
Hey there, this is Brendan Morris, co-host of the hit podcast, Here's the Deal, with Scott and Brendan. I just want to give our good friend Mark Friedman the highest endorsement we can. We love his production, the value he brings in doing support and getting graphics together and making our production top-notch. We couldn't do it without him, and he's the best there is in the business. And check out blindsight2020.com.
Hey, it's Matt Mosley from the Doomsday Podcast, and I just wanted to say a word about Mark Friedman. I've known him for many years because we were in radio together, but I found him to be extremely helpful and accommodating, and Frito Nation Productions has really been an enormous part of our success, and that's why I send everybody to Frito, and he tailors everything exactly like you need it, and with someone like me who's extremely hard to work with, it's very, very helpful. And so I am proud to recommend Mark Friedman to anybody who's considering getting into the podcast business, wonders about the podcast business, wants to network. It is amazing. It's been an amazing experience over the last 20 years of knowing Mark, but especially given the last 5 or 6 years that podcasting has taken off, because quite honestly, I don't think there's anybody in the Metroplex that does a better job. So I'm very happy and proud to recommend him to anyone who might be thinking of podcasting.